guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my last video, you guys will already know that I will be on my way to Japan and the Philippines in a few days. Actually, when this video goes up, I will be leaving in like 4 days, which is so exciting. I'm so excited about this trip. So I thought that I would do like sort of a travel series for the next few videos and talk you guys through some of the things that I'm gonna be bringing along with me. So the first one of the series, I guess, would be what's in my travel makeup bag. So I thought I would show you guys my travel makeup bag and the makeup products that I plan on bringing with me on this trip. This trip, because I'm going to Japan and the Philippines, means that I can't really bring too many things. So I've decided to kind of pare down my makeup choices to like what I actually only need. So these are my travel essentials in terms of my makeup. So to get us started, I need to show you guys, obviously, my travel makeup bag. And that's this beautiful thing right here. I am in love with this print. It's just very bright and fun, but also just not overly busy because of all the stripes. I really like it. This is from a brand called Kestrel. I will leave a link down below, but I found this at Nordstrom Rack for about $15, and I have been searching for the perfect way to store my makeup when I travel, and I just couldn't find anything big enough for what I needed until I found this bad boy. And this is literally like, if I could design a makeup travel case, I would have designed this. So the reason I love this, I'll show you guys, is the zips open up and there are 4 compartments in here. So there's a mesh compartment on this side, quite big, fantastic, fits so much makeup. I could actually put maybe like 5 or 6 more things in here and it wouldn't be like overflowing. Then there's 2 compartments in this side, and it's a middle flap that's plastic. It has one side in here and you can put things, and then same thing on the other side, so you can separate it. So you have 4, well that's the 3rd one obviously, for counting sunshine. And then this would be the 4th compartment, and this is the plastic compartment that's essentially exactly the same as the mesh compartment on the other side. I love the layout of this bag because it means I can fit so many things in here. Like right now I have pretty much all the makeup that I would need for my trip, but the bag isn't overstuffed. With other bags I've had to like split out where I put my brushes in a different bag, where I put like liquid things in another one. Here, because I have mesh and I have plastic, I could even like put my brushes in this middle section and put maybe some creams and toiletries and whatever like skincare products that may likely spill and such here, because there's that plastic area. And you know, it kind of zips into this like cute little mini briefcase thing that is kind of a one-stop shop. You just kind of bring it along with you, put it in the bathroom, and then zip it all up when you're done and put it back in your suitcase. So super, super easy. Okay, so now we're moving on to the fun part, which is makeup. And I've decided what I'm gonna do is talk you guys through all of the bits and pieces that are in the bag itself. I'll talk you through it, but also I thought that while I'm talking through these products, I would show you how I would apply it and also kind of do like a full finished vacation look. So the first thing we need to talk about is foundation. This is gonna be something I've spoken about and probably like talked your ear off on, but for vacation, I definitely don't want to bring something new with me. I want to bring something that is time-tested, something that I love, and something that I know if I'm in a different country, it won't react and cause me to break out. So what I'm bringing is my favorite love of my life foundation, Laura Mercier's Mineral Powder Foundation in the color Classic Beige. I love working it in with the buffing brush. I generally like to push it into my skin so that it doesn't look like it's settling and sitting on top of my skin. It actually is becoming part of my skin, and then I buff it in with the buffing brush at the end of it so that really it incorporates perfectly with my skin. And I just love the finish of this. If you're on vacation and you want to have sort of that dewy look, beautiful, this is perfect. Let's talk bronzer. My favorite one is from the Hourglass Edit palette, and it's their bronzer here. Let's see what it's called. It's called Luminous Bronze Light. I love this bronzer. I wear this every day I put on makeup. It's just my favorite bronzer right now because it gives your face this glow without adding any glitter. It's just such a beautiful radiance to it. And I just love this. I will definitely always bring this when I travel because this is a one-stop shop in terms of anything for your face. The Hourglass Edit is so worth the money because you get the bronzer, and then I don't need to pack any blushes because I can use the two blushes that are in this palette, and it is Mood Exposure and Luminous Flush. And then if I needed any setting powders and also highlighters that aren't too sort of in your face, definitely more subtle highlighters, I could use any of them on this row. And then finally, why I would also bring this, even if really there was only one thing in it, is the giant mirror. This makes doing your makeup so easy because it's gigantic. In terms of contour, it's also one-stop shop for me. I will always bring this palette with me because it's a contour highlight combo, and this is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's their Filmstar Bronze and Glow. And I just love, 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 love the contour powder on this. These powders are so perfect. This is just the perfect warm-ish, cool toned bronzer. I know that some people have said that this seems too warm for them. This is perfect for my skin tone because it still gives you that shadow without making it look muddy and dirty, but it fits more to my skin tone because my undertone is warm. So I love this. And then the highlight on this, I've raved about it many times. It's perfect. And this one is definitely a lot more bang for your buck in terms of like getting that beam coming off of your face. So let's talk brows. And brows to me are probably one of the most important products that I need to make sure makes it into this bag when I fly. And I will never leave home without these two products. These are my holy grails. These are my favorite products to do my eyebrows with. The first one is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. And then I always pair it with the Benefit Gimme Brow in medium deep. These two products just kind of give me that perfect brow. And I just love it. I don't really need too much help at the bottom of my brows, but I definitely need help in terms of beefing up the tops of my brows so that they look more bold. So that's what I love about this. And then these just make sure that my hair doesn't kind of like fly in the wind. Another one of my holy grail products is gonna have to be this little guy right here, and this is the MAC Paints in the color Stilife. This is my eyeshadow primer, also serves as my underbrow highlight, also serves as my inner corner highlight, and if I just want a subtle like highlight on my cheeks and down my nose, this is what I use. Another thing I can't leave home without, I've definitely gone on trips where I've left this behind, and I just noticed such a big difference in the longevity of my makeup, but also just kind of my highlight and contour game was just not the same. Okie dokie, we're moving right along. So now we're on to eyeshadows. Whenever you travel, you have to at least bring one eyeshadow palette, and it's gonna have to be my Lorac Pro Palette because here you can pretty much do every single kind of eye look you could possibly want. It has an entire row of matte shades and an entire row of shimmer shades, a fabulous black that you can use as an eyeliner, but also can deepen any sort of makeup. And then also it's travel friendly. It's very thin, really compact, not bulky, perfect, perfect, perfect. However, for this makeup look that I'm showing you guys, what I've used on my eyes is the NARS Isolde eyeshadow duo. I love this currently. It's just the perfect bronze shade that goes with anything. And for me, whenever I go on a tropical vacation, I just love that bronzy goddess kind of look, and this kind of gives it to me. With the MAC 217 brush, I dip it into the more bronzy shade of the two, and I apply it just on my lid, and I wing it out slightly. And this kind of just creates that perfect bronze base. And then what I do once I'm done with that is I go ahead with the Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeshadow stick in the color 003 Bad Girl Bronze. I run it underneath my lash line, and I use the Real Techniques eyeshadow brush to kind of buff it out and smoke it out and then kind of create a slight wing. And then I line the top of my eyelids with it so that there's a bit of depth to it, because this is slightly darker than the bronze shade in Isolde, and it kind of lets my eyes pop a little bit, and I love that. Two other eye products that can't leave home without are eyeliners. The first one is a black eyeliner. This one I have is from Max Factor, and it's the Liquid Effect Pencil in the color 10 Blackfire. And if I needed to pair this with something, I would pair it with my liquid eyeliner. This one is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And then the last eyeliner is this one. Oh God, guys, this highlighter, this is my inner corner highlight extravaganza. I guess you could say. This is like the perfect inner corner highlight for me because it's like a rose gold shimmery color, and I just find that having this kind of finishes off pretty much all, like blanket statement, all of my eyeshadow looks, and it just adds that little twinkle in the eye. We're making our way slowly through the bag. I think after this, all we have left are lips. So I have decided to bring two options for mascara. So the first one is the Maybelline Lashsensational Mascara. I've definitely backtracked one of my statements. I've called this an epic fail before because I couldn't appreciate at the time the brush of this. It is just the perfect brush when it comes to combing through my lashes and coating them. It still gives you a natural look to your lashes. I have to go over it maybe 4 or 5 times to get it to the point where it's kind of like you can see my lashes. But I love that there is that precision with the brush. But on days where I kind of want that falsies look that's slightly clumpy, more spidery, I use the NARS Audacious Mascara in the color Black Moon. This, I really like the brush of. It's a bit bigger and a bit spikier, but it combs through the lashes and it adds that like chunky volume. So if you don't like that, you may not like this mascara, but for me, I don't mind it. I thought I would hate that, but I like pairing these together. I'll prime it with like 4 or 5 coats of this, and then I'll go over my lashes with this maybe once or twice, and that just kind of makes my eyelashes look like they're there. All right, guys, so we're nearing the end. The last part are lips. And for this trip, I've decided that I want to give myself 3 lip options: a bright lip, a more pinkier lip, and then a nude lip. But first, let me talk to you guys about Holy Grail product, favorite lip balm of all time. I've tried different ones and they just haven't lived up to this. So Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask has to always be in this bag, so putting it right back in. So now we're on to actual lip colors. And for my bright option, I decided that if I wanted to be a little bit boom, I'm gonna use the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Dragon Girl. This, guys, is like the perfect red lip for me because it's not too blue toned, it's not too orange toned, it's kind of right in the middle. To me, it kind of looks like it's more of a bright pinky red. It's gorgeous on, it's matte, and it's just so vibrant. Next is my more pinky options, and I have one from MAC, and this is a satin finish, and this is the color Twig. I love this. This is like my perfect brownie pinky nude. And this is more of a more comfortable lip product because it's not a matte finish. And then I have the NYX Lip Lingerie Liquid Lipstick. This is a matte finish, and this is in the color Exotic. I have been loving these NYX Lip Lingerie products the last few weeks, and I've just been reaching for them. So I've decided that I'm gonna be bringing these guys. These for me would be really easy to throw on no makeup days and just give my face that kind of color that it needs. For a more nude lip, I use 2 products, and the first one is a lip liner from Lord & Berry, and it's their 3035 Nude Lip Liner. This is such a pretty nude color, and it's such a perfect nude for my natural lip color and also my skin tone. It's that brownie mauvey nude, but not like too brown. And then I pair it with another lip lingerie product, and this one is the color Ruffle Trim. I have it on my lips, both of these products, and I love it it so much. So there you have it, guys. I've talked you guys through every single product that's currently in this bag, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Also, leave me in the comments down below any suggestions you may have in terms of Japan and the Philippines for food, things to see, things to do, especially in Japan. So I'll be in Tokyo, Kyoto, Hakone, and back to Tokyo. So if you guys have any places that you think are must eat, definitely must eat places, leave them in the comments down below. Also, I'm thinking of doing a Q&A for one of my later videos. If you guys have any pressing questions, also leave them in the comments below, because I would love to see any of your questions and I would love to answer them in a video. Also, just as a reminder, please don't forget to subscribe. It's free. This way you guys know when I post a new video. And if you guys are already subscribed, thank you guys so much. One last reminder, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. You guys will see every single thing that I'll be up to on my trip, so you guys can follow me along in my journey, see what I'm eating, see what I'm seeing, see what I'm doing. Definitely go there. That way you guys can share in this trip with me. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!